Yo, what's going on, guys? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing Tutorial Tuesday, episode 14. To make a groove, you could use all 10 fingers, or you could use just one. What is a one-finger groove? I think you get it. We've already got a drum rack open. I'm recording my voice over here in this Vox chain. And just to make this really easy, I'm only going to be using my computer keyboard. This one right here triggers a hi-hat. If we look at this drum rack here, you can see that I've loaded up 13 samples, and those span these keys. The first one starts on A. You can't really see. Hold on. So what I'm going to do is turn on the metronome, and then we're going to play a groove on our keyboard right now. I really like the swing at the end there, so what I'm going to do is just focus on two notes. Pretty basic, just a hi-hat pattern, right? So now let's use this rhythm to make our groove. So what you can see here is we just recorded this long MIDI phrase, and then the next thing we did is we just isolated two notes. We don't want to take the whole thing because it's just kind of sloppy, right? Like I was just playing a computer keyboard. It doesn't sound like a real hi-hat. It doesn't sound like a drummer really swinging on drums. But if you isolate two notes that kind of have a cool groove, you can build a whole groove out of that. And again, I only use one finger to play it, which is why I call it the one finger groove. So what I did was after isolating it, I copy pasted it a bunch of times. You can see this just kind of goes on forever to the right. And what I'm going to do is select 8 of them, giving us 16 notes, and consolidate. Consolidate is Control J. Now if we do Shift and Tab, that brings open the drum rack down here. So what I'm going to do is do Command L, and that's going to loop this section. I think you know where I'm going with this right now. Now that we have this groove laid out, we can just move around the MIDI notes and then make a whole linear beat. So why don't I just move things around right now? Our kick is down the bottom. And then we need a snare here, right? Cool. How about this is a kick? Oh, that was kind of cool. I'm just going to leave it. They don't always work out. Cool. Why don't we double up the kick on this beat here? Oh, sweet. Cool. Dope. Like, I don't know what's going to happen, you know, it's a surprise to me too. Oh, sick. Ooh. Yo, you get it? Pretty dope. And so now we have a really original groove, right? Like, do you see how powerful that is and how fast that was? That took me like no time at all. It was experimental to me. It was a total surprise. Like, it was actually really fun. And I think that if you keep the wonder in music, like you will still want to create all the time. I never feel beat block. I always feel inspired. And I'm always having a lot of fun because I'm trying out all these weird experimental techniques. There's so many different methods to create. And at first, when I got into this, I was like, well, which one is the best? But then over time, I realized, well, there's pros and cons to each method, and you want to use one at the appropriate time. You've seen me use Diablo before. I'm just going to throw on Diablo Lite. This is free. Check out the link in description. So what I'm going to do here is process the drums just using this clipper. All right, so beat making isn't hard. Are you ready to take it a step further? Check this out when I turn the MIDI drums back on, and then we throw an arpeggiator on the front. And shout out to Mr. Bill for this technique. That's what we need. We gotta press hold. Bro! Ah! Yo. One 1/12 is like triplets somehow. It's like a Purdy shuffle. Yo. Dang, take off sync. Yo. You see what I mean? It's generative. It's not like AI, but like you're using the machine to make an idea. Like some of it's cold, bro. Like this is actually pretty hard. Very cool. I like 1/12.